back to the Romanian Reaver channel and my playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. Good, so I basically got to the world travel point, and now we're on our way back to Skyhold. That wasn't so obvious, but yeah. And I was thinking this might, how should I put this, with the events from the third episode in this line of recording, I don't even know which number it is to be honest. Things would have been like, okay, it's nearing the point where we have to go in the capital city of Ferelden, I can't remember the exact name of it, to defend it against Darkspawn, and shit goes sideways and the end of the game. Yeah, I heard this one had a much longer runtime of
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Your name is Bianca?
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. But not much scares off the Carta, does it? You probably don't bat an eye.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the tag?
Navigating the Deep Roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who could have given away the tag's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais? It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any tag using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
So many questions with that one. Well, shit. Another day, another judgment.
Before you is Service of the Minrathous Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the western approach. He admits to working for Corypheus, raising monsters and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the approach, without his master's consent.
You stole from Corypheus. I don't know whether that's stupidly brave or bravely stupid.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
Someone who can smuggle magical artifacts to Tevinter and back shouldn't be wasted on court diplomacy. Bring those artifacts back to the Inquisition. Procure something really useful, and we might loosen the shackles.
Your worship knows value when he sees it. I won't disappoint.
Let's see, we need to get to a good old graveyard. Okay, so go outside, handle that. Then more room, then Varag.
I wonder what it is that gives Grey Wardens their legendary skill and stamina. I should like to study one. Would that fine fellow I've seen in your company consent to a careful examination?
Interesting. Well, let's actually do something about those. I believe it is training dummies. Quite lovely, but let's go to sell. I think that's for mages. Possibly.
Lord Inquisitor, Bonnissims at your service. I trust good secret was not too coarse. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you deserve an upgrade. As master of the tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
Skyhold needs a healthy flow of goods. How can I help?
You've cleared 2 of the major hubs and restored trade to many. Gratitude would flow if this continued.
Who or what are the tradesmen?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded individuals who promote local craftsmen and fair importers. A guild of sorts. Although that implies counter-affiliations we are not interested in crossing. No offense, sincerely. We are merely organized merchants at your service.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you need, and more. It takes great coordination to make a remote location seem central. While there is no doubt the boutiques of Valroyo display the grandest of the grand, they do not travel. At least, not yet.
Sigrid survived Haven. Where is he?
About? Doing good work for you and yours? But this position is now more desirable. It was time arrangements were made. I shall make every effort to prove that this is an upgrade.
Why are you a mere merchant if you are the master of this group?
I wish to avoid the suggestion that I am a posturing commander atop a structure of malcontents. It is better to remain active, hands-on. Do you not agree, Inquisitor?
We'll speak another time.
Certainly, Lord Inquisitor.
Interesting.
I serve, as has always been my calling.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
Clarel thought she was the only one who could save the world. He was arrogant.
But her intentions were pure. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life. This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. You were quite the outlaw, I hear. The Carter. You must have some past.
Who told you that?
No one had to tell me. It's amazing the things you learn waiting for someone to crack a keg. Or while sparring, or just walking past the barracks. The men do enjoy their idle talk.
It was the only way to survive for someone like me.
I'm not judging. I know what it's like to be so desperate. I don't care who you were. I know who you are now. And that's the person I signed on for. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. It took me years to understand what he meant.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
What is this Grand Tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
there were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
It was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Different doesn't always mean better.
In this case, I think it would have been better. But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Okay, can I give you those fucking artifacts now?
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Let's discuss something else. Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Okay. Now let's see. Been interesting, but still a pain in the ass. Okay, let's see about the whole world map thing. I'll eventually have to talk to Morgan again. We need that handled. Let's see what we get. Probably a dragon, now that I think about it. Would be a nice capper for this recording session and episode. Kinda gone are the days when I could do 6-7 hours worth of recording at one sitting. Getting old.
Researcher, how can I help you?
My people have translated that Tevinter manuscript.
Studies on dragon hunting patterns, migrations. Durant's theory that dragons can't see the color blue is refuted. Now,
I need to determine the appropriate spots so the lures can be planted. If you've observed anything, perhaps Gurn with the claw and burn marks of a dragon attack, I would be glad to hear of it.
We'll have to speak some other time.
Oh dear cunting Christ, this is taking a long ass fucking time. Pardon my Romanian, but fucking hell. Good, there's 3, so I only need a couple more.
There must be something here.
Hey, Fenny. Okay, one more. Thank the fucking divine. That's beginning to sound like a dragon. Thank fuck for fast travel. Nazar's Pass. Okay.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor.
I'm always glad of the company of a fellow scholar. After more than 30 days, I have yet to observe the abyssal high dragon in... Oh, yes? Can I assist you?
I've spotted several dragon signs around the approach.
Most excellent, my friend. I don't suppose you noted the wound pattern. No matter, I'll look into that later. Andrast is mercy. From what I can tell, the dragon has been moving east and will be scouring the wastes next. Naturally, the dragon's hunting ground is full of miscreants, White Claw raiders. They've covered the area in traps for Maker only knows reasons. Quite a mess.
We'll have to speak some other time.
somebody shoot whoever designed this map. Or mission to be precise. Oh yeah, get 5 dragon claws. Oh yeah, get 5 shits. Oh yeah, destroy 5 traps. Look, if I wanted to play World of fucking Warcraft, I would be playing World of fucking Warcraft. There I see a lot of fucking dragon. Over there. First, let me get this so it doesn't jam my fucking scanner. At least they're easy to find. A cave. I think I've been down here. Pretty sure I have. Yeah, I did. Well, it's been a year plus. I think 2 even. Damn, it's been 2 years. Iz Romania mu pace repede trece timpul, frate. No loot. Bastard. You know what? Let's take care of these guys. Just I don't have something running behind me. There.
The men who said these will come for us.
Okay. I wonder what's next. Get 3 clips of Dragon Toe Jam? Sorry, but yeah, this one's starting to grate a bit. That's kind of 1 AM. I wanted to be killing a dragon by now, you know?
It seems very unlikely that she could be nesting at this time of year. Ah, fellow researcher, how can I help you?
The raiders are no longer in the way.
I've made note of the appropriate spots in the wastes for you to place lures. Place this bait, and then wait. It will be a momentous achievement in draconology.
I'm off to plant the bait for the High Dragon.
I cannot wait to hear your observations. You must make note of how she circles the hunting area.
We'll have to speak some other time.
God almighty, this took way too long. Oh, fuck me. Okay, let's go kill her. Varroc's a bit scary when he's cloaked. Wait, 5? Game, I swear the hell. Stop channeling your inner 2003 era World of Warcraft. At fucking least I'm not competing with somebody, but fuck me. So wait, I destroyed these only to put them back? Then again, they might have not been dragon friendly. Yes, you guys can pretty much imagine directly my face right now.
She'll be here soon. Prepare yourself.
Come on, bitch. I got enough space in my... Is that her?
An impressive creature. There is a purity in such undiluted power.
There it is. Fucks given? None. Leroying? Yes. We should be well above the level needed to kill this bitch. Open fire! Get out of the way, get out of the way. Not easy, but doable. Ouch. I am impressed. You're putting up a decent fight, young one. Ouch. Come on, die. She dead? She dead. Nameless blade, dual dagger. Okay, let's just check those. Anyway, let's quickly go the guy, get our stuff, if we get any more, and call it. Next time, which will be next week for you guys, tomorrow for me, I'll see about some red lyrium. More than likely. Because, you know, deep roads, lovely shit.
After more than 30 days, I have yet to observe the abyssal high dragon in... Oh, yes? Can I assist you?
The High Dragon attacked me when I planted the bait. I'm afraid it's dead.
She attacked? How wonderful! You had a first-hand view of her behavior. Did you take any notes on her aggressive posturing? I suppose you wouldn't have. No matter. I should very much like to interview you. At a later time, of course. I could join your Inquisition. My expertise could be of use, and your scouts could help me find other specimens.
Certainly. I'm sure the Inquisition could use a dragon.
Persuasive.
Excellent. I'm sure my research
Achievement.
will be of great use to you.
Okay, But that's that for now, ladies and gentlemen, because it is 40 minutes. Nice. Thank you for watching, or more precisely surviving up until this point, because you guys know the editing's kinda interesting and my voice has a melodic tone to it. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like button. It does help out the statistics of the channel, gets more visible, you know, stuff like that. And to be honest, at one point I would like to actually make this a job so I can do better content with better quality, more games, more coverage, you know, stuff like that. Take care.